Hello, chemistry. Today we are talking about your final inquiry project. So, this is your second to last summative assignment in chemistry this year. Yay! Congratulations, you've almost made it. After this, you just have your final exam and you're pretty much done. So, keep holding on for a little bit longer. We'll go through this. I promise it will not be super painful. You might even enjoy some of the things you learn. So on Google Classroom, I have all of this information. Also on BB9 is a great place to look because I have lots of resources for you, so you are not starting from ground zero. You can really use some of the resources we have already pulled for you rather than just making it all up yourself. So on Google Classroom, if this is what you're looking at, we have our final inquiry project. This is page 110. And we have lots of resources there for you, including a template if you want to create a Google Slides. That is an absolutely fine way to present your information. If you think that Google Slides is really boring and you don't want to do a Google Slides, do something else. It's really up to you what you want to do, as long as you are presenting all of the information necessary. If you're thinking about going like way off the books, please just shoot me a WebEx or an email. Tell me, hey, I'm thinking about doing this for my final project in this format. Is that okay? Chances are I will say yes, but I just want to be aware of anything that you're doing so that a grade does not come back and surprise you. Okay, so now that we've got all of those little details out of the way, we're going to talk about what are we actually doing. So for this final inquiry project, you are looking at something related to chemistry and finding more information about it. That's all it is, and that might sound really overwhelming right now. So I have a helper guide to start getting some ideas flowing. If you go on to that Google Classroom, page 110, there is a final inquiry project topics list. This gives you lots of ideas of different questions that you can ask and then answer. If you don't find anything interesting on that list, or you kind of want to go a different direction, please just shoot me a WebEx message and let me know. When you have kind of decided on your topic, please go to the topic sign-up sheet. Make sure you click on your hour, 5 or 8. There's 2 different sheets within that Excel sheet. And just put your name if you're working with anybody, and you can absolutely work with someone else. That's up to you to coordinate, but if you want to work with someone else, that is totally fine by me. Please, only one other person. I don't want groups bigger than 2. So put your name, your group member's name if you have one, and then just your question that you're going to be answering in that Google Docs sheet. All right, so now let's talk about the requirements for this project. I have a Google Docs template or a Google Slides template on Google Classroom. If you would like to follow that through, it should get you all the requirements, but I also have a requirements page and a rubric. That is page 110. Here it is. So, here's what you need. You need to explore a research question that's related to chemistry. Everything is made out of matter. Pretty much everything is related to chemistry. You may create a Google Slides. You can make a movie, a poster, whatever demonstrates your understanding of your topic. Totally awesome. And you're turning this project into Google Classroom. That is super important that you turn it in. So our essential question for this project that we are answering is, how does chemistry play a role in my life? So I really want you to pick a topic that is personal to you, that you enjoy, so that you can really answer this question, wow, how does chemistry play a role in my daily life? So first you need a title. Be specific. State an example of how chemistry plays a role in your life. So you could use your question as your title. You could create a shorter title if you would like, as long as it's specific. And you can be a little creative. If you like to play on words, do a play on words, things like that. All right, so you need an introduction. You need to answer this question: why does this question or topic matter to everyone? Under page 109, I do have some examples of projects that myself and Ms. Helmers created. You can look at those to see what are good examples of a grade A project. Provide an introduction to your question or topic. What are key things that your readers should know about your topic? This includes key terms and definitions that your audience needs to know in order to better understand, because sometimes there are specific words or terms that you need to have background in order to understand a topic, and that's what you need to put here. So now you have a scientific explanation, and you also need some sort of picture, chart, diagram, graph, something like that to explain further, because as we say, pictures represent 1,000 words. Pictures are worth 1,000 words, so put a picture in there or some sort of graph or diagram to help get your point across. So your explanation should specifically show how your question or topic relates to chemistry. So there should be a way to relate your topic back to chemistry, and that's what we want here. You must explain the science behind your question or topic. So this is where your research comes in. You need to look at how does it work? What is happening to the atoms and the molecules in whatever thing you're researching? Are there bonds involved? Are forces involved? Is there a chemical reaction taking place? I did an example on slime, and yes, there is a chemical reaction taking place. There is a covalent bond forming, all of those things. I have diagrams of what the actual molecules that we're using look like, things like that. So you should include supporting quotes. So you should take a direct quote from an article you read and put it in to help back up your claim. You must also include a picture, chart, diagram, or graph. So that explains the science involved. And then you must be able to speak knowledgeably about how the picture, chart, diagram, graph helps explain your question or topic. If you are virtual, you can put this in like the notes section of the PowerPoint. Okay? So anything that you would like normally say to present, you can put that in the notes section of those Google Slides. So then you do a demonstration. So this does not have to be a physical demonstration. This can be a video if you would like. If you are presenting this in class, your video should be no longer than 2 minutes. We don't want to sit there and watch an 8-minute video when you're going to talk about the same thing. So if your video is longer, pick and choose like this 30-second clip and this 30-second clip. We do not have to sit around and watch a 5-minute video. Please keep the videos to 2 minutes or less. That includes my virtual people. If you only want me to watch certain sections of your video, please let me know that. In the notes section, only watch like 33 seconds to 1 minute and 20 seconds. That's great, so then I don't have to watch a whole 8-minute video either. Okay, or if you think a video is lame, then you can do a demonstration. If you are doing this at home, please let me know what demonstration you are doing to make sure that it is safe. But I would love to see you doing some chemistry. So again, this is going to take some coordination between you and I. So please reach out to me. Please let me know if you have questions, if you want to do this thing or that thing. Please just send me a WebEx message. And then you must include a reflection on your question or topic. So you know, speak knowledgeably about how the demonstration helped explain. So if you're doing something, I don't want you just to do a random experiment and not have like a reason it connects back to your topic. Okay, then we need references. This will be an APA style citation. I have a citation machine on BB9 under the Final Projects tab for you. So all you have to do is plug in your source and you're good to go. But just please copy and paste this, and you need 2 credible sources. So this is not Wikipedia. This could be Britannica, this could be Science Daily, this could be any number of sites and sources. If you're like, oh, I don't know if this is credible, send me a WebEx, talk to me in class, ask, hey, what do you think of this article? Is this credible? Does this sound right? I'll let you know. Okay, so then we have number 6. This is your daily goals and project evaluations. So your daily goals sheet is the same as the last project you did. This project you should not be able to complete in one night, the day before the project is due. Please be filling out this every day that you're working on the project. You have 5 days to work on the project. I only have 4 boxes here, so you can pick 4 of your 5 days to fill out your daily goals sheet. And each of them should have your goal for the day, if you completed that goal, and then your contribution to the project. So you can just say, I did the discussion today, whatever it is. I researched this part of my topic today. That's totally fine for your contribution. If you're working on this by yourself, it is still important that you fill this out so that I know where you are, you can keep track, all of those things. All right, and then we also have project evaluations. So this is going to look a little bit different for those of you who are virtual versus in person. For those of you who are in person, this is going to be that we're going to have presentations on the week of June 1st. So after Memorial Day, after you get a little bit of a long weekend, we'll come back into our presentations and you will do some evaluations of some of your fellow classmates. For those of you who are virtual, I will post some projects to BB9 or Google Classroom, one of the two, and you can use those to complete those evaluations. So these should be thoughtful observations with a comment or two about the presentations, and this will be up on Google Classroom to fill out. So then you should turn in everything. Turn in your project, your daily goals, your evaluations, everything goes to Google Classroom. All right, then on the back we have our lovely rubric. If you're looking for an A, look at this chart. Make sure you have everything in your project for which grade you want to receive. And that's up to you how much work you want to put in. But I think you all can achieve an A in this project, so I think you should really strive for that. Because these projects should be kind of fun. It should be something you're interested in, and you just might learn a thing or two about chemistry. So if you have any questions, concerns, or you fall into the categories that I talked about, please reach out to me via WebEx, via email. Come see me in class, whatever works best for you. I am a resource here for you to help you with these projects because they should be fun and they shouldn't be super stressful. So please let me know where you are, where you're struggling, and I will be more than happy to help you out. Okay, have fun working on your projects, and I will see you again soon.